Hello YouTube, Titanic Taters here, one half of Baseball Card Junkies TV, and we have something special in store for you today. We are going to take you on a trip, an adventure if you will, a day in the life, a hangout with Baseball Card Junkies TV, and we are on our way to pick up Topps 85401. So stay tuned, enjoy the video, smash a like, and subscribe if you haven't already. We'll be right back with you. Here we are picking up Topps 85401.
Yeah, he caught me gardening before he came over. I had to keep myself busy. I was so excited to hang out with Eric.
There we go. All right, guys, here we are together. Titanic Taters.
Topps 85401.
And like we said, we're going on an adventure. You're
Yep.
getting to hang out with us today.
Yeah, I hope it'll be a good time.
What's our plan? We're going to a couple of card shops?
Yeah. So our first one, I'm looking here on Google, and there's a place called Bill's Coins in Petaluma. And let me see if they're open today. It's probably like one of those stores where they're open whenever they're open.
Yeah.
It doesn't really have the hours, but we're gonna stop by there and see. Sometimes it's fun that they have like just bargain boxes of cards. The guy is an old card collector, you know, old coin and card dealer. Mostly coins now, but we'll see if there's anything there. And then we're gonna head on to the strike zone after that. Then what were you thinking? Maybe hit up Taco Bell?
Yeah, probably hit up Taco Bell.
That'll be fun.
And then come back and look through some of my Larry Walker cards.
Yeah. Oh, and then we got the other card shop in Roanoke Park we'll swing by.
If we have time.
If we have time. Yeah.
That's a lot of card shops.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we don't have to, like, at the Bill's Coins, we only got to stay there for 10 or 15 minutes. We can see everything they have there really quick.
Yeah. How have things been going?
Oh, man, they're pretty good. I can't complain.
Yeah.
Yeah. On my road to 5,000, I got a few mail days coming up, but I've got it down to about 10 once I get everything in.
Yeah. Are you going to be on a road to 6,000 soon?
Well, I don't know, man. You know, like I started my road to 5,000 on August 20th last year, right? And I was at 4,800.
Yeah.
So it's taken me the better part of a year to close the gap between 4,800 and 5,000, and I still don't know when I'm going to get number 5,000.
Do you think because like once you get up to just that higher number, it just gets more difficult to find cards that you don't have?
Well, it's not only it gets more difficult, of course, to find cards I don't have, but the thing is, I just don't have the budget to buy everything that's available because it's all higher priced items. So I have to kind of pick and choose what I buy. I have to have the understanding that I can't buy everything. When I bid on auctions, I can't be too aggressive, and if I lose them, that's fine, because there's always something else I could chase. I mean, it's amazing, even though I'm almost at 5,000 unique Bonds cards in the collection, it blows my mind how many more there are that I don't have, and people comment on my videos all the time, and they're always saying things like, you got to have every Bonds. How do you find Bonds cards?
So they're like
you don't have
18,000 Bonds.
Yeah, there's tons of them I don't have. So it's just more of a budget thing than it is. Yeah, that's weird. Someone like stopped in the middle of the road here.
There's morons.
But it's fun. I'm certainly not gonna, like, my goal isn't to get to 5,000 unique cards and then I'm done. It's just a fun series I thought people would enjoy as I count down
to 5,000.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you probably got a lot of the commons and
Yeah.
even low to mid-range cards.
Yeah.
Except for maybe some that you kind of weren't aware of, or maybe you didn't want to add to your collection anyway. Like that, what is it, the 94 Collector's Choice or 95 Collector's Choice?
That cartoon one?
Yeah.
Oh, I can't stand that card. I'm not going to pick it up, even though I could get it for
like 20 cents.
Like 10 to 20 cents.
What if I gifted it to you for your birthday?
I would keep it, I guess. But
what if that's the card? I wait till you're at 4,999.
Oh no!
That's the card I give
guys.
you.
Guys, I'm sure Eric will put a picture of the card on the screen at some point, so you can see what card that we're talking about. And there's actually 3 variations of the card. There's the base card, the silver signature, and then the gold signature.
Yeah, I think I have the base card.
Yeah. And then there's another one that has 3 players on it that uses the same caricature. I think it has like Matt Williams, Barry Bonds, and I forget who the third guy is.
It's just a horrible...
Yeah, it's... yeah.
So, we're almost there.
Yeah, we're almost there.
Like 5 minutes away.
Yep.
It's pretty awesome having like 3 like shops that you can go to for cards.
Well, there's actually,
Within, like,
I mean,
20
if you...
miles.
Well, we have 2 bootlegged shops, so...
I guess we have 4, technically.
Yeah, 4 technically. 2 of them are not really shops, and the other 2 are shops. 2 of them are kind of shops, but...
Yeah.
One of them we can't hit because he's not open today.
Yeah. I thought he was closed on Mondays.
Now he's closed on Monday and Tuesday.
Oh, you know why? Because that's when he goes to baseball games.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, stay tuned. What do we pick up at the
Okay, so they had these
just the highlights.
They had these 85 Topps jumbos, and I got the Dwight Gooden, so I'll have to get a top loader for that. That's just a fantastic card. I picked this one up for a fellow fallopian tuber, and that is 85 Darryl Strawberry. And then I picked this one up for Jay, our friend up in Healdsburg. He's a big Fernando Valenzuela collector. I had to pick that one up for him. And then I got this Tony Gwynn. They just look cool. Maybe I'll display it in the man cave. Gwynn with the shades. And then I got this
highlight of your...
Well, this card here, this is what I was showing when we were walking. Yeah. But it's a Kramer's Choice, 99 Kramer's Choice. It's a jumbo. And it's Frank Thomas. It's numbered to 25. You can see the numbering right there in the corner. So,
18 out of 25.
Yep. So that was fantastic. This one I got for 50 cents. Vladimir Guerrero and his son Vladdy Jr. I got another one of these, football, baseball. I don't know if I have this one, so I just grabbed it. Interesting mantle card. Chasing the Babe. I don't know what this is from, but it was, I don't know, it caught my attention. I got a museum collection, Big Hurt. And then that one there. These are all 50 cents, by the way. I got a Bob Feller. absolutely destroyed 55 Bowman. I figured I better rescue it. It's for 50 cents. Why
Before
not?
it gets worse.
A Matt Olson Olympic card, pre-rookie card. And that was on the 16 under national team. That's kind of a cool card. Nice Will Clark Mother's Cookies card still in the package. A Jeff Kent pre-rookie card. It's from 91. I think his rookie's 92, if I'm not mistaken. Then a Jeter opening day or something.
I made a slightly smaller purchase, and what'd you pay for that? $10?
Yeah,
all that
$10
together?
for all that stuff.
So I got this 1995 Collector's Choice SE Gold Signature.
That was a nice
Roberto
one.
Alomar. And it just now focused. Nice pickup. And then this one that Nate pointed out to me, it's the Master Photo, Larry Walker. And I know it's not baseball cards, but I just had to pick this up, the 1990-91 Fleer basketball complete set.
And now we're moving on to the second shop.
Second shop.
Yeah.
What's up, Eric?
What's up?
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I've had better days, to be honest, but
Yeah.
I'm good.
Oh man.
You're stealing all my McGuire cards.
Oh, dude. I don't know if I'm stealing them. I've had to sell out a lot of money for them.
You're a McGuire vacuum, dude. Like I'm a Bonds vacuum. You just sucking them all up, baby.
No, you're getting the cards that I couldn't afford if I was selling like a testicle. So,
Dude,
yeah.
Eric, you know what, man? I'm getting all the cards I couldn't get as a teenager that I couldn't afford.
Dude, that has a lot to do with it. That's why like there's like such an upswing in baseball cards, like especially that 80s graded stuff and the 90s.
Oh, for sure.
90s inserts and all that stuff. It's because we couldn't afford that when we were kids, and now we all work and
yeah, for
Yep.
sure. So guys, just so you
barely,
know,
like-
Baseball
Yeah,
Card Junkies TV here. We got Oakland A's 915 on the phone with us, and we're going back to the man cave. So you want to say what's up to everyone, Eric?
Yeah, what's up, YouTube?
So, like a day in the life of Baseball Card Junkies, we always end up talking to somebody on the phone in the YouTube community, right, guys?
we try.
I dig it.
So yeah, we just got out of Taco Bell. But yeah, Eric and Eric are talking McGuire. So
Yes.
I'm the squeaky wheel in this conversation.
Not even. Top's 85, 401.
Oh yeah, huh? What am I talking about? I actually have a decent.
We can talk about how he jumped ship and
Oh,
went to
boy.
Barry Bonds.
Oh, man. Uh-oh.
Yeah, I
You
had to
said
jump
it, Eric.
ship, man. I had to go with Bonds. Well, what happened? McGuire was, he's on the twilight of his career, and Bonds was with the Giants, so, I had to jump ship.
Well, technically Bonds was in the twilight of his career too.
Oh, you're taking a shot
You
at
know.
Bonds, huh?
they came up at the same time. Actually, Bonds was a year before McGuire, right?
Did
Yeah.
Bonds play it all in 86?
Yeah, he came up in 86.
Okay, yeah, because McGuire played a bit in 86.
Yeah, he was like a September call-up, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. He had,
And
yeah.
a lot of people don't even know this, but he wasn't even the opening day starter in 87. year
They
when
probably
he
had
hit
Lansford
49
at
home
third,
runs.
right?
Yeah.
And then who was at first?
You know what? You got me there. I couldn't tell you.
Probably like Ken Baylor or something like that.
God,
Man.
who was on that?
And think of that. He wasn't the opening day starter, and he hit 49 homers
Yeah,
his
exactly.
rookie year. And at the end of the season, his son was born. Excuse me, I'm drinking a lot of Diet Mountain Dew.
Well,
Baseball Card Junkies TV.
you know, when we met Canseco and we did that signing, he did
Yeah.
a pretty interesting conversation about how he was like, if McGuire played in any other park other than Oakland Stadium, he would have broken the single season home run record in '87.
Wow.
Was
He's
Oakland
pretty
really
much
that
like the
much
worst.
bigger than the other ballparks?
It's not that
No, the
bigger,
ball
but
doesn't carry well there.
the air is so heavy, and the wind
Okay,
is always
right.
blowing in.
It's like the opposite of the Rockies field, Nate.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So-
yeah, that's right. Yeah,
Plus you
Canseco
got-
was talking
plus
about
you
the
got all
density
that
of the
foul
air.
territory. Plus, you got so much foul territory there. You're going to get a lot more outs just on pop-ups that would be, in the stands in other parks.
Yeah. So yeah, their at bats were shortened in some circumstances.
Yeah.
Damn.
So,
Yeah, it's very interesting when you hear professional baseball players talk about that kind of stuff.
well, it's pretty cool that Canseco said that about Max.
He didn't have anything bad to say about McGuire. He's got no ill will towards him at all.
Yeah, he doesn't, but, we all know what Mac thinks.
Yeah. But
I'll
he's
tell you
good
what,
at
when
it.
you guys were sitting there and he was talking about that bat and he knew which one it was, I couldn't believe he was just like telling stories to you guys like that. That was so
Oh
sick.
yeah, on that video.
Yeah.
He's very engaging, man. I do like Canseco quite a bit. He's very.
He just loves baseball and he wants to talk baseball.
Yep. He's a true baseball loving.
Junkie.
He's a baseball loving kind of guy.
Yeah, that's pretty sick. That's good. Did you say he walked in with his bag ready? He was going to go play softball afterward or something?
Yep.
Yeah.
He had his baseball equipment with him, or his softball equipment.
Yeah, that's cool because, jeez, that's pretty hardcore.
So, anyways, that's going to be a fun Oakland A's game we're going to go to.
Heck yeah, Eric, you're going, right?
That is the plan. My wife and I are planning on going. We're going to try to get a sitter for our kiddo. But if that
Right,
doesn't
yeah.
happen, we may just bring him.
Right on.
So,
Man, I can't wait. I'm super excited about that, guys.
Yeah, it'll be a nice Oakland A's YouTube hangout, man. We're gonna have Smitty and
Tony.
Yeah, Smitty and Tony are gonna be there too, so it should be a good
Yep.
time.
That's too cool.
Yeah,
You have to go live.
yeah, we'll go live, absolutely, yeah. We'll all take turns going live. I'll go live. Eric will go live. Baseball Card Junkies TV
I
will
don't
go
think I
live.
can.
Smitty will go live. Tony will go live. We'll
We
all
can.
go live.
We can't go live. Can't you only go live if you have like over 1,000 subs or something like that?
Oh, I forgot about that.
Can you?
Yeah, I'm nowhere near that.
All right, well then we'll just go live on Baseball Card Junkies.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's funny.
That's right. Yeah, no, you can go live with 1,000 subs, but you can't do it on the phone, on your app. You have to do it on a computer.
So,
Oh, okay.
So you could go live, Eric. You just have to do it on your computer.
so for all those
Okay.
baseball card junkies out there watching this, make sure you go and subscribe to it's Oakland A's 915 and also Titanic Taters, so we can go live on our phone.
Yeah. Yes.
Titanic Taters. I remember that name. That guy used to do videos. What happened to him?
You know, I always have good intentions to get back on and start doing videos. Just something stops me from being able to do it. You know. Yes. So how many McGuires do you have? Unique McGuires.
Wait. Let me guess. 1,398.
2,399.
Oh, I meant
Wow.
2,000. Damn it.
I
My
got
bad.
one yesterday.
I'm about 1,000 behind you,
Yeah.
but
Yeah, but you collect a lot more stuff than I do too.
yeah, I'm not as hyper focused. I was for a while when I was like, oh, I'm going to get over 1,000, so I was hyper focused on buying McGuire cards. But then I kind of hit that milestone, and I've kind of segued like into other stuff.
Right on. Yeah, I mean, majority of my I don't buy a whole lot of cards that are not Mark McGuire. A lot of the stuff I get is like trades or I don't know, given to me. I mean, I'll spend a little bit, but not anywhere near what I do on Mac. You know?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, it's like it seems like you have all the. Oh wait, am I getting? Okay, no. It seems like you're picking up all the expensive stuff, so you could probably really knock a lot off the list if you were to go for the inexpensive cards.
Yeah, I could get I could get a bigger count, but the thing is like sometimes, and you guys know this, like sometimes when you see one of those cards, that has like a low serial number, you know you might not see it again.
I know that's.
Yeah.
That's why I gotta go get it. You know, like some of the base cards or lower end inserts. You know, I figure I can get those. You know, anytime.
Yeah.
When you see those, I mean, Nate, I told you, right? I sent you a link, right? What's coming up on auction?
Oh, damn, dude.
Don't say it.
I can't remember. How long ago did you send me the link? I know I looked at it, but I apologize. I don't
think it was
remember what it is.
Last Wednesday or Thursday, something like that.
Oh, you know that quad that I showed you that went for auction, the one that you bought?
Yeah.
It sold for 103.
Oh, right on. I think.
That's about what you paid for yours,
Yeah,
right?
that's about what I paid for it. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't buy it. I ended up not even bidding on it. It's just,
you're telling me.
Because I've been on a mission with all those 90s and early 2000s inserts. You know, they're costing a lot of money.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
So I have a question.
Some sick cards.
I have a question for you, man. About
For me or for you?
for you.
Oh, okay.
About 2 years ago, a 1997 Finest embossed gold refractor came up for auction. Did you win that?
No, that wasn't me.
Oh.
No, I need that card.
That
One
one.
just came up about 2 weeks ago.
I was in Disneyland, like trying to bid on that card, and like all of a sudden I look at it and it was like $420. I'm like, oh, it's out of my range now.
You know what's funny
Oh,
is
man.
Eric and I had a conversation about that card.
Like
Eric,
2 or 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, like a week ago, right, Eric?
Yeah, it was pretty recent.
Yeah, because McGuire went on eBay and it buy it now out at what, $500 or $600, that same 97 Golden Boss refractor, and you're like,
Yep.
yeah, I haven't seen that one for 2 years.
Yeah.
So it's funny, both you guys were trying to win the last one. What a small world, right? What a great community of baseball card collectors.
Yeah, because that's kind of like because I'll never be able to afford the select certified gold or, you know, the brilliant 24K or whatever.
I got the select certified gold, but I got lucky with that one. But I was ready to pay for it.
Yeah.
Like I was gonna get that one way or another.
So
it worked out pretty nicely.
That 97 gold embossed refractor is like my unicorn. It's the
That's
only
a
one.
sick card.
Yeah, it's the only one that I may be eventually able to get.
Well, check this out, Eric. So, yeah, it was like 2 weeks ago. I saw one on eBay, and it was a buy it now for $500. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna think about this for just a minute. I'm just gonna think a little bit. I'm gonna call Nate and I'm gonna ask him what he thinks about this price. All right.
Yeah.
So I think it was about an hour later. I'm gonna send the link to Nate, and it's gone.
Yeah.
Those are the cards. When they show up, if you got the money and it's a card that you want, you just got to buy it. You know, you can't wait around. And don't worry about what other people think the card is worth. If it's your guy and it shows up, just buy it. That's what I've learned.
Well, yeah. This other card that I got my eyes on is pretty much like that.
Yeah.
We'll have to.
Well, we won't talk about that card because we might. I don't know how much of this conversation will end up on on our video, but we don't want to give it away what you're looking for, what you're bidding on.
We'll have to. I'll get your number from Nate and I'll send you a text. So
yeah,
from now on, if something like that comes up, we can make sure we're not bidding each other up when we know the other person.
Oh, I know, right?
Is trying to get it. Yeah.
Yeah, I do that. I do that with a couple of bonds collector friends of mine. We always give each other heads up, and if one guy wants it more than the other, I'll just back off because all I'm going to end up doing is bidding them up. I like collecting Bay Area, like A's and Giants MVP cards. I've been picking up a lot of.
What'd you pick up that auto for?
Dude, I got that thing for $13. That Jeff Kent auto. Did you see my video?
No, I haven't yet.
Oh, I put up a video on my Tops 85 401 channel because I got the Tejada, the Giambi, and the Jeff Kent. I've been trying to pick up more MVP guys from like the 90s and stuff. That are
sick. Yeah. No, Giambi gets no love in the hobby, man. His cards are cheap.
He'll make a comeback though.
I hope so. That was my favorite player. My favorite A's player after McGuire was traded to the Cardinals.
Yeah, I kind of look at it as like a line, a carrying on of a line, right? So you got McGuire and Canseco, which were the Batch brothers.
Oh, right.
Then you had McGuire and Giambi kind of took that over. Well, then you got McGuire and Pujols, and now you got Pujols to Trout, right? So you kind of have this lineage of, you know, how the players that McGuire has affected, right?
There you go.
I don't know.
That's pretty cool.
But that's just why I collect Giambi, I collect Pujols, like I collect Trout, like pretty much anyone that had that you know that connection, you know, with that lineage from McGuire.
That's pretty cool. That's real cool.
Yeah, and your collection, that is cool, dude.
It works.
Nate, did I ever tell you about how McGuire became my favorite player?
No, I don't think so.
Dude, it was all because in Little League, McGuire played first base and batted cleanup. Yeah. And on my little.
And so that was you. You were the first base cleanup hitter.
McGuire was the first baseman for Oakland.
And
that's how that all.
That's funny.
The rest is history.
McGuire is my favorite player because, I mean, obviously Batch brothers, right? That's kind of when I was growing up. But my grandmother at the time had a huge crush on Mark McGuire because he was a redhead. So that's kind of why McGuire became my favorite player. But then it's funny because in Little League, I ended up playing first base, and sometimes left field and right field, mostly first base, third base type situation. And I had and it was like the only home run I hit in Little League. It was like when I was like 7, well, not Little League, Babe Ruth's or whatever they call it. I hit a home run using Mark McGwire's batting stance, like over the left center field fence. And
there you go.
yeah, so.
Did you have your knees kind of pointed in? And then the pigeon-toed feet.
Yeah, I had full on.
Yeah, the 80s.
I had full on 19 it was probably more like 1993, 94 McGuire.
Nice.
Where he really went back to that, pigeon-footed batting stance.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's classic.
We'll still talk, Eric, after this, but
Cool.
we're gonna officially say goodbye to the
The
YouTube viewers.
Yeah.
So that was Oakland A's 915 joining us for our Baseball Card Junkies Day. So thank you so much for joining us, Eric. And we hope to have you on the show again soon.
Anytime, guys.
All right. Take care, my friend.
All right, you too.
All right, YouTubers. I hope you enjoyed spending a day with Baseball Card Junkies TV.
It was a good time.
It was a good time.
All right.
Thanks for watching. Happy collecting.
Happy collecting.